projection room. That's memory too. Images are no longer what they used to be. They can't be trusted anymore. We all know that. You know that. When we grew up, images were telling stories and showing things. Now they're all into selling stories and things. They've changed under our very eyes. They don't even know how to show anything anymore. They've plain forgotten. Images are selling out the world, Winter, and at a big discount!
Yeah. You already knew what it was. Yo, how you doing? It's been a long time since Paul Gambino can kick in the first rhymes. Here to introduce again my nephew, Granddad. Not a lie when saying that he the truth. Worldwide Willie got pros round the globe. Sound off anytime he channels them with the flow. Stays 10 steps ahead when you playing, he's been there. By the time you hit the ground, he's already in the air.
Now y'all done it when the mammoth's on the mic. If you carry on a mediocre sound, skills coached on a first class flight. I'm Lisbon bound there for takeoff. Y'all done it when the mammoth's on the mic. If you carry on a mediocre sound, skills coached on a first class flight. I'm Lisbon bound there for takeoff. It's the return of the two-touch beast who seeks to feast on streets that's overseas, on carcasses of the weak who speak what seems Greek, won't last and whiffs trash. Kill your hunger quick, fast like a gastro bypass on an overweight fella. Lyrics are Helen Keller cause they blind to the buyer and deaf to every seller. Yeah, but I'm destined for the greatness. My future's like a closed up maze, I can't escape it. My drive's backed up, scar giga, you can't erase it. Styles made one of a kind, you can't replace it. Foundation built too strong, you can't shake it. My recipe is all in the mind, you can't make it. Yeah, and just like the palette says, thank you for your patience, sorry for the delay. Had to sabotage a comp and clear the runway. Destination Lisbon, no stops in one way. Now y'all done it when the mammoth's on the mic. If you carry on a mediocre sound, skills coached on a first class flight. I'm Lisbon bound there for takeoff. Y'all done it when the mammoth's on the mic. If you carry on a mediocre sound, skills coached on a first class flight. I'm Lisbon bound there for takeoff. Chikano with Granddad, yeah. Chikano with Granddad, yeah. Chikano with Granddad, yeah. It's that 6.5 flow.
Yo, what's up? It's the Granddad. I'm not available for the next few months. Select so you know why. Leave a message.
Yo, what up, Granddad? It's your man Chikano. I know you're flying to Lisbon, man. So I want you to know that I got you, man. It's gonna be crazy. Peace.
Folks, we have reached our cruising altitude of 30,000 feet. Hope you enjoy your time on this flight, and I'd like to first welcome you on our destination to Lisbon.
Okay, Granddad is back, hostile on the track. Boom bap intro, yes, I know that. But what the beat brings spiritually, another verse lyrically, another dose of grand hostility. Seven seas tale of a man who's always known to set sail, conquer many waters, charted with challenges, never failed on a scale grand stature. Prizes he would capture, fails in comparison to what he's now after. What? The spirit of a long lost lyric, trapped in a world with nothing there is specific. It sits a thick fog with a pinch stench of smog, where the vision's near gone and the ears are near clogged, but can still hear the moans of the ones where this is home. A sound so chillin' it rattles a living bone. Bodies lay hollow and some were even hung, with their soul sucked out by the hands of Shang Tsung. He's stunned, but sails on to find a lost page, for the script is still alive in a land of dead space. That's when he hears the smooth sound of a siren. That could be a threat of the new form of guidance.
Down the river rolls the young and the old, the woman look whole, the legends will flow, and I know when I go, the light will show where my life must go.
Faint light to the top of a mountain that the fog let it pistol he could spot. It seems like a beacon, he hears
Use a voice speaking with the rhythm reminiscent of giving rhyme and reason. A sound so banished it's like a form of treason. If you even think, feel, or appreciate its seasons. Legions now extinct, he's the last one breaching with a hunger in his veins that bleeds and needs feeding. But the river and the land knows the foe's plan, and the boat now floats on bones and quicksand. A symbol of the time that wasted in false lines. If he treks with respect, the relic rhyme will find blind. The sun gave away its last shine, which was never that bright to begin a faint sign. His feet now guided him to the hidden shrine. Entry is a must, but the land sees the crime.
Down the river Ross rolls, the young and the old, the warm and the cold, the legends will flow. And I know when I grow, the light will show where my life must go.
His shoes on the last step, eyes on the door that over time knew true neglect. Cobwebs rust and a stone's form of rust. Gave a push so tough the gate could only crush. Rapidly he rushed as the sounds increased through a hall. Then sudden another voice would speak. I see you saw my light, I keep it at the peak. Impressive that you made it, I didn't think you'd reach. Then out of the dark an old soul he larked. Half seemed crazy, the other half was smart. He said you're here for my page you crave so bad, but to give you my soul I'd have to be mad. But you have 3 keys to bring the same path. Let the Gara brew your tools and prove the Granddad.
They just added to the brine. Daily of the death notes, give the most pin I go denied. Then the power on your neck shall fly. Then you shall rise from your grave. In the brine of the guy rule. First wants the money, the second wants the show, but the third's got the charm with the skilly and the flow. Granddad a guy rule, granddad a guy rule, granddad a guy rule. This is where you get up. Yeah, chillin' in the backdrop, granddad a boondock. No adult swim, but I make the cop belly flop. Funkin' like a smelling stock, stepping with perfection. Whack MCs, plan B, your profession. First you get the day off, then you get the layoff. Disc in the deck, but they seem to keep their play off. Nigga, you was way off. The drawing board a waste, but the world don't forget, even when the chalk's erased. Never play it safe, cause they know the combination. Cut a fresh key straight to the door of devastation. The game's no smile, so officially it's flagrant. And a rook is like a Howard hospital, no patience. They come and they go, but I'm saying that I'm saying thanks to a madman. Let me show you what he say. Tell him with these guys, I'll awaken all the latent of your rhyme. Only if you add it to the brine. Deadly of the death notes, give the most pin I go deny. Then the power on your neck shall fly. Then you shall rise from your grave. In the brine of the guy rule. First wants the money, the second wants the show, but the third's got the charm with the skilly and the flow. Granddad a guy rule, granddad a guy rule, granddad a guy rule. Welcome to your dorm. Yo, I can't say enough about the skills I'm possessing. 23 years on this earth and it's a blessing. When the people only group you with the gods and the legends. Chapter 6.5, yo, ain't ready for the 7th. Cause I leave it straight bankrupt while I fill it tank up. Now the drive's cranked up. A style so deadly with the flow so ill. If you let me get the will, I will leave roadkill. Son, I thought I told you about that wide-eyed talk. Now you all up in the street, should've used the sidewalk. Concrete outline, cause you got outshine. Pie made with a pen, cause I leave you half blind. I spit a left eye so you see a right mind. And the madman's mansion got me in a new prime. With your guys, I've awakened all the latent in your rhyme. All because you've added to the brine. Deadly of the death notes, give the most pin I go deny. Then the power on your neck shall fly. Then you shall rise from your grave. In the brine of the guy rule. First has the money, the second wants the show, but the third's got the charm with the skilly and the flow. Granddad a guy rule, granddad a guy rule, granddad a guy rule. Cause you've added to the bride. Deadly of the death notes, give the most pin I go deny. Then the power on your
you shall rise from your grave.
Folks, this is your captain speaking. Just letting you know we're finally reached over the Atlantic Ocean, and if you look outside, it's a full moon tonight.
Something never felt right. Started with a shake, followed by a sharp shudder. The turbine sparked, then began to smoke and sputter. People in a panic couldn't hear the pilot utter that the plane's going down. His last words were a stutter. A small private craft headed to its last path. 80 miles in the ocean and it made a big splash. Sirens full blast, every window shattered, crash. All you could do is think fast, deep gas. The only chance of hope was a vest and lifeboat. Pulled the cords to inflate and lucky him it still floats. Hit the surface with a breath, deeper than the water's depth. As he sees the burning plane, he meets the face of real death. Floating out to nowhere and it's getting less bright. Body grounded from exhaustion, but he won the first fight. Full moon tonight, looking at the sky cold as the waves got him further to an unknown cove. He then hears a sound, something of a grand scale. Looks into the water to what seems like a tail. Blowhole spouts, no doubt it's a well, but the blood from his hand makes an even worse trail. Slowly coming in sight of thin set sail. First instincts to bail, but that's a quick way to fail. The fear sets in as he's sitting in the dark, knowing that his raft circled by a mill-minded shark. Suddenly the fin goes in scuba dive. He thinks he's all good, lays back with a sigh. Before he can think, the life raft starts to rise. He's thrown in the water, greeted by the shark's eyes. Dagger-like teeth, he's frozen, no surprise that the beast bites his hand. Not a soul hears his cries. Full moon tonight, and as he felt the bones break, the shark shows mercy, guess he didn't like the taste. Returned to the raft in mad shock and mental strain. Laid on his back and passed out from the pain. Woke an hour later as the boat felt a jolt of a jagged rock face. He's arrived at a place rarely ever seen and very hard to trace. Looks of confusion were apparent on his face. He crawls to the land, drops to the sand with a tapped out body and a badly broken hand. His mind then reflects on the tragic situation, asking why was he picked for devastation. Suddenly a howl travels loud in fright. He hears the growl of the wolves approaching in tight. Saliva from the mouth strips slow and very light. They all attack at once, looking for that first bite. Full moon tonight.
When you depend upon her kiss and
Living in the rap life ain't for the soft stepping. It's all hard work and competing with your brethren. It take a lot of hell just to get a taste of heaven. And a no time grind lasts 24/7. All day, all night. Put the pen in the pad to make it right. And be the one soul with a timeless rhyme. Can't quit till you get get that shine. First dollar, another day, another dollar. Sometimes it ain't enough to make you say why bother. Make you think you should've took the road of a scholar, cause the door's low, door no better on the roster. Feeling out of place, just like you in a foster. Homes where the heart tends to put you in the zone. You pinch your nickels just to save a couple dimes, so you spit the little verse, a quarter-inch mic lines. But that's just the grind, make a fine tune, let them level up your level, get your groove real smooth. Stack enough chips so you can press up the disc with the top-notch print, 3-page booklets. Take it to the streets, give it to a few strangers, and prompt to abuse it if it's whack or a banger. The end result is I'm digging in the pocket, do a concrete show and gorilla live rocket. Yo, 1-2 microphone checker, beats, rhymes, life is the holy trifecta. Gain each one, get maximum respect. And cold-minded fans who never will neglect ya. Indie record stores better get them on your belt. New tune drops, it's a spot up on the shelf, and with the setting of the sun you see the day is half done. Shadow starts to fade, phase to the next one. Like what? Rap life ain't for the soft stepping. It's all hard work and competing with your brethren. It take a lot of hell just to get a taste of heaven, and in no time grind lasts 24/7. All day, all night. Put the pen in the pad to make it right, and be the one soul with a timeless rhyme. Can't quit till you get that shine. Nightfall, the symbol of perfection, otherwise known as the rapper's best blessing. Time that's given should be visions in a session that shape shift to gifts for those awake with the lesson. Tell them what they like. You lack hunger when you slumber, standing in the line but you never knew your number. Pulling all nighters as a poet and a writer, cutting song after song, putting fuel to the fire. And ain't blinking on the mic cause you only spit the truth, but you still kill them dead in the John Wilkes proof. And if you know the history, the skills bring proof, cause they say it's brought back but provided by you. And that's the #1 goal. You can either go bold or repeat and get old. Either bring the heat or freeze and get cold. Either be the carbon copy or the fresh broke mold. Tough thing, there's a million more rappers with a story in a book, but you gotta have the chapters to capture the rerun. They see what's happening, ain't a sitcom or the tricks old fashioned. Bottom line, you gotta have the passion, talent and a drive sharpened up to attraction, a knowledge of the game and a team that you're repping, and a no time clock cause it's 24/7. Rap life ain't for the soft stepping. It's all hard work and competing with your brethren. It take a lot of hell just to get a taste of heaven, and a no time grind lasts 24/7. All day, all night. Put the pen in the pad to make it right, and be the one soul with a timeless rhyme. Can't quit till you get that shine.
What up, man? It's your boy Chikano. Heavy experimentation over here. Things about to pop off. Let's do this, son. Peace.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Cadbury Greenwald here with you again for another instructional seminar. Now, no, I will not be rapping, but the Granddad himself will be taking over. I'm here to introduce you to metaphorical tendencies of the lyricism state, where you must keep up with the metaphors that the Granddad spits. There are very, very many here, so please pay attention. Lesson 1, start. Hit 'em with the gym, bifocals on the brim with a quick to get out all the phlegm. Now let's begin. I'm the guy who's gonna make a second guess your favorite rapper. I don't know about him. Like the villain from the Powerpuff Show. Too many Townsville clowns rock a Powerpuff flow. Yo, try to blossom, I'ma burst all your bubbles. Buttercups in the skies never fly by grand double. Keep up. That's just the intro, homie. Let's beef it up. Like frankfurters and burgers on the grill. Let's heat it up. I put it on the plate, then I serve. You eat it up. I treat the beat like a Brazilian girl's box and beat it up. Yeah. But I'm no Mike Tyson, but I ain't no chicken. But the style's finger licking, but it ain't no Colonel or a bag of red and vodka. Got the metaphors galore in store, you be the shopper. Very, very nice, Granddad. I hope you all are keeping up with these metaphors. They are coming very fast and very profound. Now, Granddad is prepping for another round of metaphors, but if you do not get the first round, please rewind the song before you get ready for the second one, because it will be very, very much to handle. Now, Granddad, are you ready? You are? Yes, ready. Okay, let's go. Round 2. Start. Balboa Paul, no mercy been the motto. If I spit this at Apollo, they would call me Ivan Drago. cause I'd kill it. I see you've been prescribed a fresh dose of words dope. I'm the pharmacist to fill it. Side effects to the brain make it plumb insane, and the logic liquefies and it travels down the drain. The pain, the strain, the lane, the game means more than the fame, so keep your damn chain. Won't waste time on cats who try to irk me. I'm a man, you a mouse, I stomp you out like Percy. No John Coffey to bring it back. They put me on the Green Mile, serial killing tracks, murder raps anyone can quote. Yeah, anything spoke will exist in death notes, overseen by the goats. Holes in your boat will only lead you downstream, capsized and baptized in the water's dead dreams.
From us here at Dance Party, everybody. Till next time, this is Casey Kasem saying keep your feet in the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Come on, everybody. Let's do the Sprain. Whoa! Do the Sprain. Do the Sprain. Do the Sprain.
Sprained ankles crossed over, now I break 'em, watch 'em dangle. Got it twisted, got it locked, they call him Kurt Angle. Damn true, I'm the truth. Superman inside the booth, quick changing up the style, now I'm flying through your roof and leaving out your front door vicious. Rappers these days who play are all citrus, green like limes and yellow like ripe lemons, falling from the tree to receive a swift kicking. You riding and forgotten, feel tripping into the trash heap. Make sure you bring along every rhyme, song, and whack beat. You wanna be considered an MC, but that's me. Since Operation been in the game like Milton Bradley. Sadly in this race you're never able to catch me. One of a kind, no soul could ever match me. And as I bring it to your brain, as I twist I cues into the change. Yeah, feel the spring shaking up the terrain. I feel the sprain and shaking up the terrain. I feel the sprain and shaking up the terrain. I feel the sprain and shaking up the terrain. Yeah.
He looks like he's gonna walk it off. He's gonna be fine.
Nah, past the crutches is how we play. To the cast that's insured, we taking your co-pay. Rappers wanna run fast but fall and crawl away, but the smart learn to walk then pick up the quick pace. And at times I sit and think that it's a waste to keep serving knowledge that never gets off the plate. They say they starve for it, but I'd have to debate, so I'm taking different angles to give it a different shape. Yeah, I club them with the Billy, then scabble to both Achilles. Take a Louisville slugger to shatter the left tibby. Is that a little excessive? No, not really, cause this style was nothing short of a crime. I'm not guilty. Fathers from the garbage, but still the skill's filthy. Never not shine, the golden age built me. And if I see you in my lane and bite down, the pain is insane. Feel the sprain shaking up the terrain. Feel the sprain shaking up the terrain.
Hello? Yeah, I'm your wife. Bring $100 million to the warehouse by midnight or you'll never see her again. Say hello, sweetheart.
Please help.
Take a little hand on the dark side of 12 as I'm staking out a spot that feels like a door to hell. Ride a shotgun with a loaded one to bang. 100K and Ben Franks for a dame in exchange. I don't know her, but the guy on my side's head over heels as his nerves rise, gripping on the wheel. Called for my skills and an autocat peel. Just in case things boil, I stop out to pop a seal. Exit from the buggy and the weather feels muggy. A superstitious sign and this may get ugly, but if we get a back to paycheck, looks lovely. Step into the place, looks run down and cruddy. Slow roll inside with attention in our eyes. Anything moving quick, on the hit list to die. Bottom floor naked, not a place one can hide, but the back has a light that can lead to his bride. Suddenly a sound shows his face, a fake cry. We running up the stairs, he's saying she's alive. We hear tears closer as the pace got slower. One false move means the chess game's over. Spot a cracked door, that's the source of the sob. Push it open slow, might be dealing with the mob. To our surprise, only one soul's there. It's the guy's got a girl tied down to the chair. He rushed and untied, in bursted two guys. 9 millies loaded, double barrel met their eyes. Nobody move, stand off, bag of loot. 4 guys and a girl's been set loose. Kill them all now, said the $1 million man. Make them pay with their lives, the girl said, good plan. Pulled a Smith & Wesson, gave her men the bullets blessing. Front row Gallagher clapping, blue as melon. Popping like a fly, so I bodied one guy. The other was a shield, I made him drop the 9. She smoked and said the need for these chumps been done. Japan flagged his dome and gave his top a hot one. The aftermath of a bloodbath, me and her guns drawn, standing on the same path. Her motive had me stuck, it's the perfect time to ask. You faked the kidnapping just to get your man's cash. Kill him in cold blood along with 2 goons to add. She said, if you see it that way, it sounds bad. She had her eyes on the loot, grabbed the bag and told me you can leave or I can shoot. She's quicker on the trigger, rather choose to fly the coupe. Wish I didn't turn my back when that gun cracked my roof. Fell face first, unconscious screws loose. Woke up, she was gone, as broad as the truth.
When I came to Lisbon to make this little movie, I thought I could beat the drift. We talked about it, man, remember? I wanted to shoot it in black and white on this old hand cranker. Like Buster Keaton and the cameraman. Grinding in the streets on my own. A man with a camera. Evviva Ziga Vertov. Pretending that the whole history of cinema hadn't happened. And that I could just start from scratch. 100 years later.
Calm pen within the palm. The hands got the fans, but the plans in the song. Join the string along a storyline, still running, stuck staring out the window. Hold up, wait, I think I got something. Peep, a young hood running from the law. The reason why he's chased, the part I never saw, but I can tell by the pack on his back and his fashion that the cat's got a passion for the graph, mad tagging. Running through the streets that's broken and cracked jagged. He cut through the alley that's dark and seemed ragged. Hopped the wide fence, landed bad as sprint limped. The cops matched the action and they close the suspense. A new fear set in, the punk got a second win, this a race he may win. Good, real good, cause he ain't the jail type. With a little smart thinking he'll be free by the night. Knew the city like his hands backside, and a building been abandoned, sure a place he could hide. He reached the destination with a final fast dash, hit the corner and he bumped a young woman, she let him pass. She on her way to the class, educated young lady with success as a task. Raised up broke, happiness didn't last. Her mom liked the self, the dad liked the flask. Rose with the goal to never relive the past. Gain strength from the weakness, motivation from the sad. Known to take the bus, but today she holds a cab. She rides and locks eyes with a hitcher with the bag. He needs a lift, so he shifts his thumb up. A car soon approaches, he may just be in luck, like damn. Life's rough, to that he's no stranger, so he stays real tough. The 24 type lives life by the day. By night, he sees a new sight where he lays. Never wanna stay, his
his fam knows it best. They see it as a shame, but he sees it as a test. Once on the corner, coins in a Dixie cup. Now he sees the whole world, you can say he's moved up. Driven by a spirit, nothing else made the cut, cause it's all left open, the rest has been shut. Down a lonely road with a drift as it's old, adding parts to a story that may never be told. Distracted by the shouts of police and siren sounds, he then sees a young man cuffed to the ground. Seems the young artist got caught, lifted off from the ground, in the car he got tossed. Confiscated every can of paint, it's all lost. His hard persona is broken and now soft. He sees the onlookers and the ones he vandalized. As they look in satisfaction, it's apparent in their eyes. His heart starts to fire and it burns with no detection as he sees no crime. His art is an expression. The car pulls off and he doesn't learn a lesson. He hates society, its vision and direction. Travels down the road with a pin drop silence, but every other thought is a random act of violence. Mind dazed, soul's phased, thinks and reflects in a backseat caged. The wheels move slow with the pace, stops next to a cab, he again sees her face. She tells the driver, make her right, she losing cool. All the commotion has her running late for school. Takes a shortcut, regrets skipping on the bus. Her phone then rings, she's afraid to pick it up. Another call from the fam, they feel she on the lam, cause they haven't heard her voice in nearly 2 years, damn. She's a dolo dame, making rules for her game to eradicate the pain. Never got the love, so it's rare she'll ever give it. Had another life, but she never wanna live it. She arrives at last, grabs her things, pays the man with some cold hard cash. Slams the door in a run up the stairs, disappointed in herself that she should have been there. Hand hits the hinge to a man standing zen. I turn around and tell her you're the chosen one to win. End.
Yo, Granddad, I know you're in Lisbon, man. Got a lot of work to do, plenty ideas. So just set up to Masama, boy. Let's do it. Let's go.
I'd like to be nonchalant. I'd like to give without walls. But somehow that's much too much for me. 'Cause all the things I do seem to depend on you.
Blank pages, fresh ink, new stages, 30 feet till plain wheels, skip streets and burn rumble, hear the screech. Have to say what, it's been quite a flight. Flip the trays upright and cut the seatbelt lights. See the dark skies, but stars cast. Morning comes quite fast. Smell the sunrise peeking from the pressure tight glass. Stand up, retrieve the carried on pack. Walk the aisle to the doors, long while till I'm back. Break through the gate to the terminal, I wait maybe 5 seconds to soak it in. Now a plan's on my plate. Walking past the people, different looks upon their face. No time to decide, forgot a monster to create. Walk down to rotations to claim the last baggage. Amazing that it got through cause its content's mostly savage. Hit the exit with the simmered mission ready for the boil. As my foot takes its first print of Lisbon soil, I've arrived.
Here is my entrance, yes, but will I stay long enough for the citizens after my time to praise my name? Or will I exit and leave without no trace? Depart with shards in my heart sharp enough to drain every vein. I tell you,
I scan the land, first steps to get familiar. The walk's nice, but catch a cab, it makes the process quicker. He asks me where to, without a look I say Masama, check this mirror rear view. For any looks to drama, cruising through the city, mostly pretty, mood is gritty. Headed to the sound, I'm the voice, is 50-50. But 100 in the actions, mind states and passions. You'll never find a fraction in the newly formed faction. I had to make a trip for this union to exist, but it's just the first of many, got more names up on the list. The driver says he's close, nerves rise as I approach with the chemical that's moving 2 years for the host. The creators will be ghosts, never seen, only heard, represented by a creature whose methods are absurd. I exit out the car with the info and the matter liquefied in a vial code named Chikano. It's a ride.
here is my entrance, yes, but will I stay long enough for the citizens after my time to praise my name? Or will I exit and leave without no trace? Depart with shards in my heart sharp enough to drain every vein. I tell you.
Down within the city as I round the first
the unknown with the calmness in my vibe. Maybe strange to realize that this place is very wise. Maybe so much that my plan could be a prize. Alive if you're real, but the lies have to die. Continue down the path, more familiar with my craft. Here I see their respect. Back home they think I'm mad. Run into a young cat by the name of Hugo. You know why I'm here, tell me where's Bruno. He sat back and laughed and said, Granddad, that's easy. He's in the lab prepping for the chemical you're bringing. Got the location racing due to impatience. Departing from this chapter as the 7 hits the station. I've arrived.